What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD like always. Now I am starting this new video series starting tomorrow. It will be called Kamikaze Konflict. This is where I go into solo queue and I matchmake into conflict and I play whoever it is, good, bad, doesn't even matter, and we just go with it. Just me playing with the community, letting you guys know when I'm going to be on, and then try to play with some subscribers, some new viewers, and, the lovely community. But alright, you guys, I am Kamikazevondoom. If you guys enjoy this in any way, shape, or form, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel and you do subscribe, make sure you ring that notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I bring you guys another Division 2 video. But alright, so in all of my Kamikaze Konflict videos coming up, I will be using this build. This is the build I've been using in probably every single one of those videos. So if you were in those videos, if you were watching those videos and you wanted to know what I'm using, this is it. This is the Kamikaze Konflict build. So looking at it right now, doing like a little overall thing, you can see it's a 10-12-0 build. I'm running the rail splitter with the merciless and the double barrel sawed-off. I've chosen the demolitionist specialization. Man, it's too OP not to use. It's very great to just whip out real quick around the corner, quick shot, makes life very easy. It's usually a one-hit kill no matter what, but there are those, special instances where it's not a one-hit kill. The sharpshooter, it just takes a little too long. It is a nice, shot, but it just takes a little too long. The survivalist, you can't really rely on it. It's not that reliable. The gunner, I mean, yeah, if you want to use that armor kit, but as far as the specialization goes, it's trash. So demolitionist for me is the way to go. Not only do my enemies get more damage to targets out of cover, but I also get the demo shot. I also get the 7% crit chance mod for the laser pointer. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. Enough about that. Let's talk about the weapons. Primary rail splitter. This thing is my new bay. This is my baby. All right. For this one, I've got it up to 22.8k. If you guys really want me to show you the base damage, here you go. 11,471 for the weapon itself, but with this build, it's up to 22.8k. It has perfectly measured, allegro, and recharged. As far as the weapon mods, I have a small RDS scope for stability on the optic, the 7% crit chance like I was telling you guys from the demolitionist, and the large suppressor up front for accuracy. And then of course you have to use that sturdy extended mag for the additional 20 rounds per magazine. For my secondary merciless, pretty self-explanatory. It's a great rifle as it is. However, with TU6, brutality got a nice little whatever, and it's beyond meta. Everyone uses this. So the holster talent brutality, landing a shot gives you a 5% chance to deal 100% damage as explosive damage. So if you can, stack up on some explosive damage, or use spark, which we have on the backpack, and you can just have a lot of fun with this, whether it be your primary or secondary. It's a great addition to the build. As far as the sidearms concerned, it's the double barrel sawed-off. I've actually had quite a bit of fun with this. It's at up to 249.2k base with premeditated allegro and recharged. This thing, if I'm having a lot of fun, I could whip this out and get the last kill with a shotgun, and it's dirty, man. It is dirty. Now, before we get into the build, do another overview. So like I said earlier, it is a 10-12-0 build. With that being said, I have a primary base damage for the rail splitter at 22.8k. The armor is at 316.3k, and the health is at 198.4k. I am running 4-piece True Patriot and 2 high-ends. I'm using Perfect Berserk and regular Spark. Starting off with the True Patriot mask, we'll go ahead and get the gear set bonuses out of the way. So running True Patriot, you get these gear set bonuses with the number of True Patriot items you are wearing. It maxes out at 4, so that's what we're wearing. When you wear 2 of them, you get that 10% total armor. When you get 3 of them, you get the red, white, and blue flag. So these are debuffs to shoot enemies. When you get the red flag, it decreases damage dealt by the enemy. When you get the white flag, it restores armor to all of your friendlies that shoot that enemy. And then when it's a blue one, your friendlies that shoot that enemy get a skill haste boost. However, we want it for the 4-piece. You can see I'm running it on the mask, gloves, knee pads, and holster. Now the 4-piece gives you that full flag talent. Anyone dealing damage to this enemy that has all 3 buffs, being the white, red, and blue, they will be able to deal an additional 50% damage. And other nearby enemies that have at least one of these debuffs will also be popped up as a full flag as well. This thing is insane. But alright, so that is your True Patriot gear set bonuses. Now, let's talk about this mask. It has 2 blues on it. I rolled 10.5% health, and it came with 20,189 health. It also has a red mod slot, so I threw on there weapon damage and AR damage. Going to the backpack, this is a Gilligard backpack. It has Vital and Spark, so I get a little bump of health, and then Spark is that talent where if I deal any damage with a skill or explosive damage, I get 15% weapon damage for 15 seconds. That is amazing. Now for it being Gilligard, I do get that 5% total armor from the brand set bonus, but as far as the attributes, I have 5% health, 13,152 health, and 5% weapon damage. I had to roll Spark on here because RNG effing hates me. But alright. It also comes with a red and a blue mod slot. So I have on there weapon damage, AR damage, and then for the blue, I have armor and total armor. True Patriot gloves comes with a red and a blue. I rolled on there 13% AR damage, and it came with 12,684 health. Also has a red mod slot, so of course more weapon and AR damage. True Patriot knee pads comes with a blue. I rolled on there 12% total armor. Also comes with a red and blue mod slot. So of course weapon damage, AR damage, and more armor, total armor. True Patriot holster, 2 blues. I rolled on there 14% health, and it came with 33,825 health. Also has 2 red mod slots, so of course more weapon and AR damage. And finally, the Ferocious Calm chest piece. This is a Perfect Berserk chest piece. With it being Fenris, I get the 10% AR damage. With it being the Ferocious Calm, I get the talent Perfect Berserk. So when my armor is depleted, I get more weapon damage. This happens every 20% increments, and I get 10% weapon damage. Obviously, that's different in PvP. And then it also has Hardened on there, so it gives me that little bump in armor as well. Now for the attributes, I have health at 21,480, weapon damage at 14,500, and armor at 17,836. Now it also has a red mod slot as well, so weapon damage, AR damage, like always. And with those rolls, I'm able to get, above that 300k armor and still be around 200k health. So that's pretty decent because you are running Berserk. So the less armor you have, the more weapon damage you get. Now, I'm well aware that you can get higher rolls on each of these pieces. But for right now, with the game and the looting system and RNG, these builds are completely RNG based. You will never find the exact same piece as another person. It's just not going to happen. Whether it be the base armor, whether it be the attributes, every piece is a little different. So with my RNG, this is my baby. Now this is the Kamikaze Konflict build. So let's finish up with the skills and then I'll show you the stats. So I run the Striker drone. This procs my Spark 100% of the time, so that if my Merciless isn't really procking, I can rely on this drone. And also the Booster Hive. This gives me speed, better weapon handling, skill haste, and it does all that to my allies as well. Now looking into the stats, weapon stats, this is for the Rail Splitter. 22,770 weapon damage. PvP drops down to 15,654. 7 crit chance, 25 crit damage, 55 headshot damage. On the offensive tab, I have 30.5 all weapon damage and 68% AR damage. This gives me a damage bonus total of 98.5%. That's pretty dang high. I also have 30% health damage, so all of the clutch players, all of the skill builds that are glass cannons, they're just going to get melted. And then I also have 25% explosive damage, which goes with the Merciless. Going down to the defensive tab, I have 316,307 armor, 198,355 health, with 105, 128 health regen, and 50 pulse resistance. I am not running Hazard, but the way I play, I don't really need it. You'll see in all of these Kamikaze Konflict episodes. And there you have it, you guys. This is my build that I've been using, so if you have been seeing me solo queue in Conflict any time in the last week or two, I've probably been wearing this build. If you guys have any questions at all, hit me up in the comment section below. Obviously, I'm not going to post gameplay on this because you're about to get episode after episode after episode after episode of gameplay. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Kamikazevondoom, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.